What's up, guys? I'm just out here at Wayne's place. It's my boss. Out here on his farm. Got a great archery range all the way out to 80. I'm just kind of playing around. I had a couple spare hours today, so I'm just playing around with these new Pro Comp 380s that I built up. If you didn't see the arrow build on Instagram, hop on over there. It's inside_out_precision. I kind of go over, what I put on here and, the specs and everything of what I'm shooting. So far I really liked them. I did a very rough tune on my bow. Literally all I did was raise my rest from where it was in its indoor position, raise it up so that this was running right through the burger hole. I have not done any bear shafting. I've not even paper tuned this thing, but so far it's actually grouping pretty dang well. Right now I'm just shooting 30 yards. I'm really just more out here trying to get reps in. So yeah, a little bit different video today, just kind of random thoughts. My first random thought is that I need to actually use the AAE Max Bond on these instead of Gorilla Glue, Super Glue, because I've already had like 3 fall off. So gonna be doing a little more refletching, but just shooting today. What I'm really working on is, you'll probably notice my follow through looks a little bit exaggerated on the front end. Like I hold it up longer. When I miss low and right, it's usually because my follow through comes down instead of forward. So that's just kind of what I'm working on, driving my knuckles in right behind that pin. Obviously your bow is going to move a little bit, but if you just think about that, it seems to really help. So that one even went down a little bit. Still hit well. And it's just the difference. It's a fraction of a second difference, but it makes it, if you get a little sloppy, usually it's fine, but if I get a little sloppy or I get a little tired, if I have a clean release and the pin's in the middle and I miss low and right, it's almost 100% of the time because that arm dropped a little bit on the follow through. So kind of working on over exaggerating it in practice and ingraining that muscle memory of really holding it up probably longer than I need to. Hopefully if I get a little sloppy, it'll still be in the shot really well. So it's kind of funny actually. Like I said, I've not really even tuned these things and they appear to be flying like absolute freaking laser beams. So that's neat. But I've not shot, like I said, this is actually like 33 yards, but not very far. See, so on that one, it broke a little low. Then I felt my follow through go chunk here instead of there. It's a very minor difference. It's hard to, you could probably see it a little bit. I'll try and call out the good versus bad shots. Those first two felt pretty good. That last one dropped a little bit low. It felt all right. The other thing I'm really working on, and this is probably something you should practice as well, is if a shot doesn't feel right during practice, there's no time constraints, nothing like that, just let down and restart. My big one is that when I get back, it's usually not my body, but I'll come down and my pin will drop a little bit below what I'm aiming at. And if my pin drops all the way, or my dot drops all the way out of the spot that I'm aiming at, it's so hard for me to get it back up into the middle. So my best bet when that happens is just let down and restart. A let down is the best shot you can make sometimes. A lot of the time. So see, that one felt really good. Exaggerated follow through, I know, but it's the thing. I was thinking about this, when you're practicing, there's really no reason to shoot anything but the best shot you can. Don't let your body get used to anything but perfection. And I know that's hard to achieve, but I've been shooting for a lot of years, and my method of practice has changed. It used to be I'd just shoot as many arrows as I could. Like when I was at, you know, JMU, we'd practice every day at 6 o'clock for an hour and a half straight. And it was like, just shoot, you know, 300 arrows or 250 arrows, as many as you could. And now I'd rather shoot 50 arrows the best I can and not settle for something that doesn't feel right, rather than just shooting a ton of arrows. That one was not. Just cranked a little to the left as soon as I hit it. Let's go take a look at these. That last one was kind of doo-doo, but pretty cool spot out here. We've got like 17 acres out here up the McKenzie River, 80 yard or 100 yard archery range, depending on where you want to stand. Usually he's got spots in this field out here mowed down. That's actually just a shop. This is an old barn here. And every year they have the Folder Out Film Tour out here, which is cool. A bunch of bow hunters get together and watch movies. So these three actually felt really good. This one, like I said, the pin was just a little bit low. This is my last one. My pin just wobbled on me. These, you know, those actually felt like pretty good shots. I could have just been holding slightly off. You know, that's a small dot and I'm shooting a black dot on my scope, so I might have been holding like right here. But not horrible. And like I said, that bow has not been tuned whatsoever. So, or at least with these arrows. So, not the worst thing in the world. Starting to get a little breezier out here. On that last one, I was actually pushing it into the wind a little bit, resisting it, and then the wind let up, and I drifted left, and that's why it popped. Popped it a little left. Another big thing outdoors is taking time to set up your stance. You know, when you don't have that line to stand on an indoor, sometimes it's easy to just kind of stand here, and, you know, if you were to put an actual line, you'd realize you're way more open or way more closed than you usually stand. So, you know, take your time, get your feet set. This is just a random thoughts with Kellen video. Shot felt good. I think I'm just a little low on this. Definitely gonna need to refletch these, which sucks because that means I basically just, yeah, see, like, that one just peels right off. Sucks because that basically I just wasted 36 brand new veins. Shot felt good. I feel silly standing there for so long with my follow through, but I really think it'll help. Like I said, if you're practicing this, just tell yourself, you know, visualize when that bow goes off that your knuckles are just going to follow that arrow. You're going to push that pin right through that dot after the bow goes off. That'll really help drive that bow forward and not, you know, you won't get this follow through. I see that all the time. Guys break apart and they go toom like that. That can get rough, you know. If you anticipate it just a tiny little bit, you're going to throw that arrow 5-6 inches low. Not to say there aren't guys who shoot like that, but that's what you call a dip bang. So that was one. I was a little tense in the backhand. The pin was kind of a jittery. It was not moving around a bunch this way, but it was just, it didn't feel relaxed. I think I threw that one a little low. I bobbled, and right as I bobbled, it went off. Not sound like I'm making a bunch of excuses here, but full. Aiming at the wrong dot there for a second. So that's back here, usually where we have like a big 3D tournament and stuff during the bow hunter gathering, and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, all right, so here's target. Decent group, probably about 1.5 inches difference there, but a little bit right. So like I said, that could be a little bit of the wind. I'm pushing against it slightly, but anyway, just a little look into my practice routine, you know, trying some new things, trying some new arrows. So feel free to comment below with what you like to do in your practice. Send me pictures, photos. I love seeing what you guys are doing. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, keep them in the middle.